Shalom. Welcome back. First and foremost, I want to give all glory, praises, and honors to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. I want to give double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to you, Icon, pushing this word in sincerity and in truth. Back with another lesson. And this lesson is going to be based on something that came out on the line or at camp last Saturday, this past Saturday, where the brother Kadasha was going into, basically the witchcraft and rituals that Esau does. All right, and one of his main one of his main rituals is pushing that gender bender, effeminate spirit onto the Israelite male, man. Because that's a big thing that's going right now, man. There was a commercial I had recently saw. I took a picture of the screen when I saw it. I'm just now doing this video, but anyway, it was some product, liquid IV, and it had this flamboyant alphabet member in the commercial. There's a point in the commercial where he's the Jake is standing next to this Edomite. The Edomite is just looking at him like this weirdo, but they push Jake to do these things. All right, for him to be in commercials, for him to make a certain amount of money, to be famous. You had all your comedians tell you, even Chappelle, who said he got blackballed at one point for not wanting to put on a dress, where you had all the other guys that would do it, right? So, hey, this is their MO. This is their the way they operate, man, and it's part of the rituals that Esau Edom does in the earth, man. He is totally contrary to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai and his laws. First scripture I'm going to grab is in the book of Nahum, chapter 3, verse 4. It says, because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcrafts, that selleth nations through her whoredoms, and families through her witchcraft. So they show these commercials, right, on primetime television, man, where children can pick it up, can see it, right, and make it normal, man, when it's really abnormal. Verse 5, behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord of hosts. I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame, right? So eventually the Lord's going to do away with this place and their whole power structure, all right? And the good U.S. of A. is the main cheerleader as far as pushing this, right? All of the nations push it and do it for the most part, except for a lot of the Muslim nations, or some of the African Hamitic nations. But a Mystery Babylon, also known as America, is one of the main pushers of this scenario, man. All right, this Sodom and Gomorrah spirit, right? From there, let's go into the book of Isaiah, chapter 29, verse 16. It says, surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay, right? So you got you got people that can't define what's a man or a woman anymore, right? You got those debates all over YouTube, all over the internet. There's more than two sexes, just complete and utter madness that is being pushed out by the leadership, man. That's why Esau is effectively known as the end of the world, man. All right, the end of this world is going to happen through this man's rulership. This his complete and utter wickedness that he's bringing. It says, for shall the read it again. Isaiah 29:16. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as a potter's clay. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he had no understanding? Right. And the Lord had complete understanding in the gender roles of man and woman. But everything has got out of order. The past video I put up about the Israelite woman, the so-called black woman, basically saying what she won't do, comparing herself to the heathen, and she was an Edomite for the example, but it could be any heathen woman, basically not being in order, We're not doing that. We're not doing this, right? So even for touching on, the Alphabet Brigade and how that spirit is being pushed in the earth, the Lord made man and woman, all right, and out of that marriage between man and woman becomes what? Children. Anything else is death, man. Anything else is death, right? But that's the push of the day for you to accept. Hey, what's on the screen? From there, let's grab this. Let's end it in the book of Isaiah, the 5th chapter. Let's start at verse 20. It says, "Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, and put darkness for light." So all this folly is upholded. All this folly is pushed and showed out to the public as being a good thing. It was a recent, I believe it was a Adidas commercial. One of these commercials. But anyway, they got the basketball player Anthony Edwards. He's sitting in the car with a man, and the man is singing a love song to him, right? And nobody sees anything anything wrong with that, right? It's a Fantasia song, but if you actually go look up the lyrics, which my girl had told me to go look up those lyrics to that song, like why would two men be in a car and one man would be singing this to another man? It's completely suspect and it's completely out of pocket, man, right? Madness. But it's looked at as normal, as cute, right? But this is one of many reasons why the Lord's got has to destroy this place, right? Isaiah 5:20. "Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, and put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter." Everything is off, man. Everything is abnormal. Everything is basically a bizarre world, right? And it's placed in front of your face, whether it's the food, the water, how the people act, how business is conducted, how you even receive your check. Everything is upside down and out of order, man. The earth is in need of new management, and that's exactly what Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is coming back to do. Verse 21, "Woe unto them that are wise in their own eyes and prudent in their own sight." And that's this demon that runs the earth right now, Esau Edom, right? He's wise in his eyes. He knows the best way, right? He's building this AI superstructure to replace all these people in jobs when the earth, especially America, is what? A consumer economy. So he's getting ready to put all these people out of work, right? And bring in AI. But if nobody has any money, how is the economy going to move? But we all know, especially ones that's in the know, it's coming to we got to get rid of the useless eaters, right? We're going to bring in that mark of the beast system, and you take it or we getting rid of you. And even if you do take it, first and foremost, the Lord going to get rid of you. But Esau, Edom still ain't going to honor that either, man. And you can't make a deal with the devil, man. And that's a true saying. But that's the point. I'm not going to ramble on. I want to give all glory, praises, and honors to Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai. Shalom the next time.